Now we're going to talk about opportunity insights. Tyler, tell us more about that.
So opportunity insights is where you're collecting all the dots. The idea behind this is companies that have more dots and companies that have better dots are better able to innovate. They're better able to connect the dots. So step 2 is really about how do you collect as many dots as possible and make sure that they're the best dots possible. So we have a process and we have a set of activities we suggest going through, and it begins with trends. And the idea here is that you want to understand what trends are going to impact your business. Not only what trends are impacting your business today, but what trends you believe could impact your business in the future. And based on all the trends you come up with, you want to identify trends which are both have a high impact on your business and they're highly uncertain. You don't know which way they're going to go. Based on those trends, you can take 2 of them, the high impact and high uncertainty, and create scenarios. And we've talked about the process of how you go from trends to scenarios. And the idea here is you want 4 scenarios that, again, have a high impact on your business, but have almost an equal chance of happening. And in that way, you can be prepared no matter what the outcome is of those 4 scenarios, you're ready with business concepts or opportunities to target in those areas. After you've come up with the scenarios, you want to start brainstorming a whole bunch of idea fragments around potential markets that could be attractive depending on the scenario that comes out, or potential competitors or potential partners. And we use a tool called the Business Opportunity Map, which neatly organizes each one of those areas from markets all the way down to your business model. And what you want to do is collect as many idea fragments, as many dots as possible, and organize them on that business opportunity map.
Okay. So just to clarify, Tyler, I mean, what you just described is collecting dots about opportunity areas for you to innovate around. And those dots are mainly from the future. So the scenarios that you're thinking about is all these other things which could happen, and these are from the future. So these are not things that have already happened, but what could happen. And so you're basically creating new dots about future opportunities.
That's right, but you also want to combine what you're doing today. So as you look at your business or your business unit, what are all the markets you're already targeting? What are all the offerings that already exist? What are all the business models you're already using? So you want to have a business opportunity map which talks about today and talks about the future.
Got it. So what the business opportunity map should have is 4 future scenarios: the markets, customers, products, services, and technologies. It should have on there your current business, whatever your business is currently doing. It should also include in there what your competitors are doing, all the dots from your competitors. And it should also include what your suppliers and your partners could possibly do also. And when you aggregate all that into this one very neat document called the business opportunity map, now you have in one place more dots than perhaps your competitor, better dots than your competitor because you thought of scenarios, you thought of future trends as a way to look at that, and a systematic way to connect the dots so that everybody in your organization, in your team, can now generate new fields of play for you to look at or new business concepts.
One last thing I want to talk about, what's the definition of success for this step? And the idea here is you want a business opportunity map which is complete. How do you know it's complete? If you were to show a business opportunity map for your company to someone who's never even interacted with your company, your industry before, they should be able to say, I understand what you're talking about. I understand your business. I understand it from a marketing perspective, from an R&D perspective, from a technology perspective, from a business development perspective. And at the end of the day, you can start to see the power of this business option map because now everyone in your organization has the same set of dots. Everyone has the knowledge of the entire organization rather than it being siloed in different areas. So back to the definition of success, show it to somebody who has no idea about your business. And if they say, okay, I understand what business you're in, I understand what opportunities could exist, then you've done a good job and you've been complete.
So I guess another test for that business opportunity map would be to show it to people in your organization. And they should be able to see everything they're doing inside the company on the map also.
That's right.
And they could show it to a competitor, and the competitor stuff is also in there. And so to a large extent, anybody who would look at this thing could easily connect the dots about your organization. The marketing person can see what technology area is doing. the channel people can see what the offerings are. And as a result of it, we have democratized
Right.
innovations, that is no longer the arena of those just in marketing or just in R&D or just in product development. We've actually created a one-stop shop.
That's
for
right, and I
dots.
think this step is sometimes underestimated, where people put in just a few idea fragments, and they come back and say, well, this isn't very interesting, I've got 4 bullets under markets. The power of the business opportunity map comes when you get as many different dots as possible, and then you organize them. So your business opportunity map should look really full. It should take some time to digest.